My life recently has been like Hagrid's motorbike adventure. We would wait in long queues outside in the blistering heat, and then you go inside to a slightly air conditioned queue, which is decently nice. And then you get onto a roller coaster filled with a lot of ups, a lot of downs. And sometimes it breaks down on you, and then you close it for the rest of the day, and then you wonder why you even open back up in the first place. Because you know people want to see you. Damn. That was fucking deep. What is crack-a-lackin', my people? It's Chaviko, and welcome back to Trash Times with Jake, a video series where I complain and talk about stuff that happens in my life or in the world, and you listen to it if you really want to. So to keep it brief, my life's been decent for the most part. I got a new mixer. As you can tell, the buttons are different. It lights up when you turn it on. And by turn it on, I mean you have to press a button on the back of it, which I have never dealt with before. So that was fun to figure out.
Alright, so everything's plugged in.
I didn't realize there's a power button on the back. Okay. I was going to do a whole unboxing video about it. I was going to test it out because we ordered this in November and it didn't come till July. So there's a pretty big gap there. Although you can say Christmas in July is a thing, and I believe in it. However, that being said, life the next day said fuck you and got me sick. Whenever I get a fever, I try to control it for the most part, but whenever I sleep, it's as if my mind is going on LSD, mushrooms, and ecstasy, while also terrifying the shit out of me over simple stuff. The first notable time that this happened to me was last December, when I got sick and I didn't test positive for COVID, so that's great. But I was afraid of numbers for one night, because the number in my head just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it just basically filled up my whole mind. It started off with like 17, then went to 32, 1,275, 14,852, and it just kept on getting higher and higher until I just started panicking and I stood up and it slowly dissipated. But I just immediately went to the kitchen, went to grab some NyQuil, chugged the appropriate amount. I didn't overdose, as I'm still here right now, thank God. I chugged that shot of NyQuil like it was a pickleback at a dive bar. And I passed the hell out in about 10 minutes and I felt better. That was the last time I was sick. Now, last night, I woke up in a dazed, confused, terrified state of shapes. I felt as if there were cylinders and rectangular prisms going through my room, but I couldn't see them. But I knew they were there. It was bad. Not only were the hallucinogens of my mind acting up very badly, the previous 2 nights I have woken up in a lot of sweat. I could probably grab this shirt right now. Hold on a moment. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see it, but You know, maybe wearing a black shirt is not the best example that I want to pull here. Black shirt aside, I was basically looking like I ran a treadmill for 20 minutes, went to a sauna with a treadmill for 20 minutes, and then stepped out of the sauna just to go back in there to have a fat, sweaty guy sit on my fucking chest. I'm usually pretty tame when it comes down to getting sick. Like, if I puke, I puke. If I have a cold, I have a cold. You know, stuffy nose, sore throat, whatever. But when it comes down to getting a fever, it's just the worst thing for me. And honestly, I can't control it, even if I take medicine. I took medicine the previous 2 nights, and both nights covered in sweat, with last night having a hallucination about shapes running through my room. And it's not a fun time. However, if you guys have any similar experiences being sick and hallucinating about some dumb shit, please go on ahead and tell me. I don't really think anyone can beat me hallucinating about numbers getting bigger and then being scared of the numbers getting bigger in my head. I just think that's funny as hell. But if you guys have any sort of similar stories, I would love to hear them. If any of you are interested. If not, it's alright. I'm not struggling enough to close Hagrid's Ride. I am just down for maintenance, and I'll be back up and running at 100% at our earliest convenience. So, yeah.